adding photos to your WordPress web pages. Once you've logged in, on the left hand side, come down to Pages. There may be a pre-existing page that you want to add a photo to. If you're creating a new page, you can choose New Page. For the moment, we're going to List, and we're going to use a pre-existing page that I created called Sample. Remember, you may not have that page. You can use any one of your pages. You can create a new page. But for this exercise, this video clip is simply about adding photos, so we'll do that. We'll go into the sample page that I created earlier, click on Edit. Now we already have some pre-existing text on this page. I'm just going to go to the bottom. In short, wherever your mouse is at the time, that is where the image is going to appear. Now you've got two options when it comes to adding an image. It's called Add Media. And bear in mind, we have a media library. Anything that you add to your page will always automatically add that image to your media library. The point of that is that if you then use the same image on another one of your pages, you don't have to load the image again. Your library will contain a single copy which can be used on multiple pages. Okay, so we've made a decision as to where we're going to put the image. Click on Add Media, and you'll be shown both examples in this video clip. First example, we're going to use a pre-existing image which is already on the website. Let's choose this one over here. It's a random choice. You can choose how big the image is, whether you want a thumbnail, medium-sized, or full-size. The size that you should generally aim for on your website, depending on whether you want one or two images. Most web pages are about roughly 1,000. That could be 1,100 or 1,200 wide. So if you want two photos, you need to have something around about half that. So somewhere between 400 and 500 pixels wide is generally pretty good. So we'll leave that full size. We'll go Insert into Page, and in a few moments you'll see the image. So that's it, the image is loaded. We can press Enter, come underneath. We may choose to add another image. This time we'll actually load one up from your computer rather than loading it from a pre-existing library. So we click on Add Media again. This time, instead of choosing an image which is already on your computer, already on the website, we'll go Upload Images. You'll get a Select Files box. From there, click on Select Files. You can also drag and drop the image directly into this window here, but we'll choose Select Files for this example. A browse window will open up, and literally that's your computer. So let's go and see if we've got some sample pictures. We'll go down to Pictures, and we'll choose a picture of the showroom. Wait a few moments for that photo to load. Almost there. Almost there. The screen will change and you'll actually get a thumbnail once it's loaded, then you know. There we go. Okay, now you'll notice that's an extremely large photo, and that probably explains why it took so long. The size of the photo here is 2 meg. It's way too big. Generally, remember I said approximately somewhere between 400 and 500. Let's just adjust this down to something a bit smaller. We generally try and avoid loading photos of that size. There will be a video clip on resizing photos. Watch out for that one. But for the exercise, let's add that. That's fine. A few moments later, we have our second photo. So we've added photos in. Arranging them, we'll come back to later. Click on Update. Wait a few moments, come back, refresh your page, and you'll see those two images. We now have two photos on our page. So let's go back, and perhaps we have a little bit of text that we would actually like to put around the page. I'm going to copy that text. If you notice here, it's whether you've got the page left justified, the photo, left justified, right justified, those dots represent text. So what you can actually do is click on that, and then put some text next to the photo, And the text will actually, if you have a look, here you've got the photo. That text will actually be on the right-hand side of the photo. If we go update and go back to your page, that gives you the perception of 2 columns. I'll just refresh that. Looks a little messy. Let's give that a bit of a fix-up. Okay. What you now have is an image, and you'll notice that that text is coming down the side of the image. Now, if we wanted to drive this photo all the way down, you simply have to go to the end of your text and keep pressing enter, 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 enter until you get to the bottom, and that brings it down to the bottom. That's how you add photographs to your web page.